this cycle is ending very soon. Maybe you're moving on from this person or this situation very soon here. Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your week of, October 25th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to look at your energies coming into this week. We got enough cards for pop-outs here, but we're going to be looking at your energy coming into this week, as well as some possible challenges you might be facing and some possible outcomes for you as well. We're going to do clarifiers for all those cards, and we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card at the end, so you're going to want to stick around for all that. These are general readings, however, Pisces, so some, all, or none of it may resonate with you. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make something fit that doesn't. If it doesn't match what's going on with you right now, it's just not your message. So we're starting things off. We got the Queen of Swords. We got Scorpio coming in with the Death card. And we got the Ace of Pentacles here for you. Very interesting. Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Swords were both in Cancer's reading, as well as you too, Pisces. So maybe you want to go give Cancer's reading a checking out after this. Even if you don't have Cancer in your chart, you may want to go give that a look over. So we're starting things off. We got the Ace of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're planting the seeds to have abundance in your life here with the Ace of Pentacles. Could be something as simple as you've recently inherited some money, or won some money in like a lotto or something like that, or just gained some sort of gift here recently. I look at the Ace of Pentacles and I see these mountains in the back, and if you want abundance, you need to plan for challenges in your life, right? You know, nothing comes easy to anybody, of course, right? Or at least for a lot of us, nothing comes easy. But you gotta plan for those challenges, gotta get ready for them. You may not be able to prepare for everything, but you can at least do some preparation. As they say, fail to prepare and prepare to fail. Or if you fail to prepare, then you prepare to fail, right? So if I'm saying that correctly, but yes, so I see some of that here for you coming in right now. I love that. We got the Queen of Swords. You've not taken any BS off of anyone. That's fantastic. Queen of Swords here, she's got her hand out to receive. She's willing to accept what you have to say to her, but she wants the truth from you, and she knows what the truth is, and if you lie to her, that sword's coming down. So I see that as you not taking any BS off of anyone. You're being honest with everyone. You're not being honest in like a brutally honest kind of way, because that's not the best. That's the worst way to be honest with people, is just be like mean to them. It's like more like you're just telling people like, okay, this is how I feel about you. These are my boundaries. This is, you're being honest with them that way. You're not insulting people's intelligence or things like that. So that's phenomenal. You also have clarity at this time too. As you can see, the Queen has her head over the clouds. She's the first one of the Sword court cards that has clarity. She can see finally. She, knows what's going on. She knows what's up. So I love that too. That's fantastic. We got the Knight of Swords. We got the Knight. No, we don't have any knights. We got the Death card here. I see a horse. I just assume it's a knight. But we got the Death card here. It's Scorpio's card, so you may have Scorpio in your chart. You might be dealing with a Scorpio as well at this time. If either of those are the case, let me know down in the comments below. Personally, I'm a Scorpio moon, so we may have some similar astrology charts here. But the Death card represents a change, a cycle coming to an end. Now, it's not something huge like with like the world, where the world's like a big cycle. It's like the last of the major arcana, but it is still a significant change coming to you. So that might be why you're being the Queen of Swords at this time. Maybe that's the significant change, or maybe because you've been more focused on being honest and truthful with people, and only taking the truth from people, as well as focusing on having abundance and planting those seeds. There's some sort of major change coming your way. It could be, in your career, it could be in love, it could be in just your dynamic with your friends and family, it could be with your neighbors, your community, right? Anything, right? So that's interesting. That's very interesting. So let's take a look. I grabbed the wrong deck. Let's take a look. Oh, there's Cancer on the bottom of the deck, interestingly enough. But let's take a look at your clarifiers here. Or not your clarifiers, Jumping Jehoshaphat. I can't think straight today for some reason, Pisces. Holy jeans. But let's take a look at your possible challenges you might be facing here, Pisces, and see what's going on there. So without further ado, Pisces, we got for you, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Cancer also had the Queen of Pentacles in their challenge position, so you really probably should give that Cancer reading a check it out. We got the Eight of Cups, and we got the Knight of Wands. One dynamic I'm looking at here right now is we got both queens facing each other, and both of these horsemen, the Death and the Knight of Wands, facing each other. There's like a conflict. Like, I feel like you want to move forward, but whoever this is wants to move back, right? There's this kind of conflict here. And I feel like this is you with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups represents walking away from something, moving on, right? Because you found this is good, like Eight of Cups, that's great. 8 cups of love, that's phenomenal. But there is a 9 and a 10 out there, right? It's good, but there's still better. And that's kind of you wanting to move on. But I feel like something's holding you back. Something's trying to push you back this way here, Pisces. Yeah, so it could be this Queen of Pentacles. It could be this Knight of Wands. We'll see here. The Queen of Pentacles represents someone who's very motherly and nurturing, but when it comes to your time, your money, your health, things like that, versus the Queen of Swords, who's more about your thoughts, your communication. She wants to make sure, everything's coming across very clearly, right? And like intents are coming across clearly as well here. So there's this conflict going on. Maybe it's just your own mind where there's conflict between like honesty versus like what, would help you out in an abundance type of level here. So possible conflict there, or maybe it's just this Queen of Pentacles doesn't want you to move on. It's like sort of a thing where maybe you've made your intentions clear with them, and don't worry, like queens and kings, it doesn't matter. It's just energy. It's not gender. So this could be a man as well. It doesn't have to be a woman. Oh, excuse me. But this person might be wanting you to go back, doesn't want you to move on. They want you to stay here. Like, why aren't you happy with this? The same goes for this Knight of Wands. Maybe that's the person as well. Maybe these are 2 people you're dealing with. Or maybe it's just one who really doesn't want you to move on, doesn't want you to take off, doesn't want you to go find better. Like, why aren't you happy with this, right? That maybe they're really questioning that. Like, why aren't you content with this? Like, maybe for them, this is their 10 of Cups, right? For them, this is perfect. But for you, it's like, no, this is only an 8. Like, this could be better, right? And so that sucks. That really sucks when we're in relationships and such like that, or just dealing with people who feel like you like whatever works for them should work for everyone else, right? I used to work with a guy that was like that. He's like, well, if I can do this, you can do this. And it's like, well, it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Especially when like you come into like, when I started my job with him, he had 5 years experience on me. And there was another guy with that same mindset had 10 years experience on me. It's like, no, that doesn't work that way. You guys know what you're doing way better than I do. It doesn't work like that, right? And maybe if you two were both missing limbs or something, and it's like, well, look, I can do this with 1 arm. You should be able to do it with 2, right? If it was something like that, I'd be like, okay, well, yeah, probably. But where it's like you just have way more experience. You're more familiar with not only the job, the place, all that kind of stuff. It's like, no. Right? So I'm getting a sense where this person kind of is like, why this is good enough for me, why isn't it good enough for you? This Knight of Wands could be someone who's very much a time vampire and or a time and an energy vampire. They really just kind of want you to kind of commit and give stuff to them, right? Like maybe that's why they want you to stick around and stay back, right? They don't want you to move on, is because they want to, keep, kind of siphoning that off of you, because they feel like that's what gives them the fulfillment that they want, right? Is by sucking it off of you. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a look at some possible outcomes for you here, Pisces. I feel like you just need to move through this, right? You definitely want to. You definitely want to move on, move through this. I feel like this person or these people is someone that like you're just tired of them, like or maybe not necessarily tired of them, but you realize that maybe you've outgrown them, or you realize they're not going to grow up anymore. Like maybe you thought this person was going to be something that they're not, right? You thought that they would be better than this, or they would mature or something. Like, we've all been there. But it happens, right? Sometimes we just don't. Wow, there's Cancer showing up on you again. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So Cancer again had the 9 of Pentacles in their reading as well. Very, very similar reading you're having with them. Very interesting. But I would go give Cancer's reading a checking out as well too, just to really hammer that home. But we got the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I did a reading last week that had the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords in their outcome as well. I can't remember who that was. Was it you, Pisces? If you watched that video, leave a comment, let me know down below. But yeah, someone had that exact combination of those two in that exact position too. That's really weird. Very interesting. But here we are. The two nines represent a completion. You're coming close to something here, right? So I feel like this cycle is ending very soon. Maybe you're moving on from this person or this situation very soon here. So I like that already. The Nine of Pentacles represents, hard work you've put in, time you've put in, all that kind of coming to a point where you can really enjoy and sit back and really enjoy and rest on your laurels, and I keep saying enjoy what you've put into this. So that's awesome. So I feel like you're moving into that. Like you're moving into like, I've moved past you. I want to just enjoy this myself, because that is also what the Nine of Pentacles can represent. It's sort of being on your own and enjoying your own things, right? Whereas like this could be you're in a relationship with someone and it's kind of like you want to move more into this energy. You want to move more into like self-enjoyment, self-satisfaction, rather than constantly, like I say with this Knight of Wands, a time vampire, someone who's just kind of like needy and they kind of want to be around you all the time for their entertainment, right? They don't want to do anything for themselves. Like they kind of feel like if they're alone with themselves, they kind of maybe don't necessarily like what they see, or they don't like what they're dealing with here. I've been there before too, where it's like, I don't want to be alone with my thoughts, right? I just want to be around other people, or I need to be doing something so I'm not, thinking and stuff like that. So maybe that's who you're dealing with, someone like that, and you kind of want to be more independent. You don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. Got the Nine of Swords. You might feel a little bit of remorse and some guilt and stuff over, maybe leaving this person, but I feel like ultimately it's putting you in a better position. You see these roses on this person's blanket. It's supposed to represent you being in a bed of roses, so you being in a very good position. But you still, you might feel guilty. It's like the kind of thing where you feel like, oh, I had to sacrifice you to get to where I need to be, right? And you might feel some guilt about that, and that's natural, but don't let it consume you like this person has, because ultimately you have to look out for yourself before you look out for anyone else, right? And by you doing this as well, I feel like this is going to ultimately help this person too. It's not going to feel like that for like you, obviously, at this time, and it's probably not going to feel like that for them either. Like they're going to feel like betrayed, or they're going to feel like, why couldn't you just let things be the way they were and stuff. Again, I feel like they feel very satisfied, but again, it doesn't satisfy you. And like I say, it's just like, it's ultimately going to be better for both of you. It's going to end up working out that way if you're both willing to kind of learn from it, right? Like you obviously are looking to head in the right direction. You're going the right way. So like no worries there. But for them, they need to like on their own learn and realize and contemplate and, reflect on their own, and you can't help them with that, right? You can't do that. So they're going to have to figure that out. So don't be too hard on yourself. All right. We've also got the Page of Cups here as well. So maybe this is who you're going to be encountering, right? Like once you're into like this kind of energy, like the Nine of Pentacles and stuff, where you're more independent and you're more like, oh, I really enjoy being on my own and stuff. Maybe down the line, you're going to be drawing in a Page of Cups, someone who might be a little bit younger than you. I'm not saying you're going to be robbing the cradle or nothing, but like, someone who's a little younger, a little more, young at heart even. They may not necessarily be like physically younger than you, but they might be, just like kind of young at heart. They like to let their hair down and that kind of stuff. And someone who is kind of getting in touch with their own emotions and such. So, they're going to be kind of, kind of learning and enjoying new things and stuff that they might not have before. But they also are going to be someone, I feel, that are going to be very open to opportunities and new opportunities. As you can see with this fish here, and this might be you as well. You could be the Page of Cups too, where this fish sort of represents opportunities and opportunities that can slip you by, right? If you ever see those videos where the people catch the fish and then the fish kind of springs to life for a second and then like slides back into the water. It's like that kind of a thing. Like sometimes opportunities do slide and slip by on us if we don't make sure we have them secure. We don't try to seize them, right? Like if we're just kind of holding on too loose, we're going to end up letting go, right? As 38 Special would say. I love that song, by the way. Let me know if you like it down below too, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's what we got so far. Let's get into your clarifiers here, Cancer. See what we got going on here, or Cancer, Pisces. Let's see what we got going on here. We talked a lot about this stuff. This has been quite a in-depth reading here, I feel. So let's take a look. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to tie off everything with an oracle card after these clarifiers, so you're going to want to stick around for that. Thank you so much for making it this far through these insane ramblings here, Pisces, and let's see what we got for you. Got the Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius coming in with a Temperance card, and the Six of Pentacles as well. So with Temperance here, that's Sagittarius' card. You may have Sagittarius in your chart. If you do, let me know down below. But that represents you kind of being flexible at this time. Like, I feel like you're not somebody who is like rigid. Like, you're not very much like it's my way or the highway or thing. Like, you're willing to compromise here at this time. But I feel like this person isn't. I feel like they're not. We got the Queen of Pentacles again showing up here like twice in a reading. So that's very, that's very strong. Like, it's kind of like pay attention here. And so I feel like you want them to be on your side. Like, look at this. Look at this. This Queen of Pentacles is facing this way. I feel like you want to move on with them, right? Oh my Lord. Yeah, you want to move on with them, but they're going the other way. You're being flexible. You want to move on. You want to move forward. They're like, no, I want to go back. I don't want to go forward. Why can't we stay back here? Why can't we enjoy this? Phenomenal. Six of Pentacles here as well. You're trying to be generous. You're trying to, like, you've been patient with them. You're trying to give them what they want. You're right, without hurting yourself, of course, because that's what the Six of Pentacles represents. It's like giving, but not so much that it harms you. But with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like they're taking more than their fair share. So let's look at this. Let's clarify this as well. Let's see what we got for you, Pisces. Let's clarify these challenges. This is exciting. I love it when tarot does this. Ace of Pentacles again. Look at that. Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And Ace of Pentacles coming up again. Again, strong. That's a strong sign. Notice here. Notice. I love all the symbology in this reading. It's fantastic. You got the Ace of Pentacles holding the pentacle. In here, they don't have it. I feel like that's, you want to nurture and you want to grow. You want abundance. They don't want that. They don't want to grow. They want everything just to stay the way it is. They do not want to move on. We got the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here. The Three of Cups, as you can see, represents marriage. Like, this is kind of like I feel like that's where you want to move. You want to move forward. You want to move into like the next step, the next phase of your lives. But they don't want to do that. They do not want that pentacle. They do not want to do anything like that. We got the Ten of Pentacles here. Again, I feel like you want legacy. You want to start a family. You want to leave your mark on the world. But again, they just do not want. They're making it a challenge. They're like, no, I like this phase of our life that we're in. And they want it just to kind of be like no stress, no worries, kind of let's just do this. But you want it to be serious. You want to level up here. Like, oh, I love it when tarot does this. Oh, it's the best. It's just the best. All right, let's take a look. Let's clarify your outcome cards here, Pisces. Got the Ace of Wands, got the Eight of Pentacles, and Aquarius coming in with a star card, of course. So you may have Aquarius in your chart. Again, let me know down in the comments below. Ace of Wands, just go for it. Just walk away. Just go for it. Like, don't even worry, right? Don't even worry. It's just go for it. It's a thumbs up card. It's like, whatever you want, whatever sparking your creativity, whatever you want to do, thumbs up, go for it. Eight of Pentacles, you want to work on something. You want to put in the time. You want to master something. You want to get to that next step, master your life, master relationships, master, that kind of stuff, and really work hard and put the commitment in. Whereas this person, I feel like they just want to do it all loosey-goosey. They just want to have fun. They don't want to be serious. And we got the Star card. That's your wishes coming true, right? And you can't make your wishes coming true with someone actively trying to work against it, right? Someone actively trying to stop you, actively trying to push you back here, Pisces. Don't let them push you back. Don't let them do that. You have to move forward if you want to progress in your life, if you want your dreams to come true. So that's awesome. So let's tie this off with an oracle card here, Pisces. It's pretty obvious reading to me, at least, the way everything's been panning out here. Ah, jeez, Louise. So let's tie this all off. Hope this is helping out. Hope this is resonating. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Yeah, don't let them hold you back. Don't let the fear sink in. Don't let them, try to be like, ruining you here. Like, we got the 9 of Swords back here. This person's afraid. They have nightmares. They have anxiety. Don't let that consume you. Like, don't let them consume you. Move forward. Be fearless. Be bold. Like, tell them, like, this is it. Like, this is what I want. If you don't want it, I'm going to go find someone else that wants this, right? So that's awesome. So that's fantastic, Pisces. So if you want to help out the channel, Pisces, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel. You can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this has resonated, and I hope to see you in the next video.